looking at a leak at a back patio area. They've got a leak coming around this chimney area, and when I came up to kind of diagnose what's going on, I see a few problems. The first thing is there's no step flashing or counter flashing along this wall where the shingles are. Step flashing should come up the brick, and that'll keep water from leaking down underneath the shingles. The other thing is, it looks like this had something mounted here before. This mortar is all carved out and it's never been resealed, and so when we get water coming down this wall, it's able to leak inside and down. Some of the other things that I noticed are this trim around the chimney is jointed right there and staggered, or I guess scabbed in, but it's never been caulked, and so water's able to leak in. And then the way they did the overlap with the roll roofing up underneath the shingles, they just didn't go very far. They only went up 2 shingles. On this side, they only went up 1 shingle. It really needs to go up 3 to 4 just to keep water from leaking down. So we've got several issues going on. The patio structure itself looks nice, but they just didn't know how to do the roofing part correctly. So now we've got issues. And now I've come around the back of the chimney, and when I stepped right here, I almost fell through the attic. This is completely soft. And rotted, so it's been leaking as well. So really the solution is going to be to take off this valley, probably just redo this whole little gable, it's not that big, and then replace the flashing around the chimney. And then on that other side that I showed you, go ahead and seal in the mortar and add new step flashing and counter flashing to the wall. And we'll probably have to go ahead and address this tie-in as well, just to make sure they don't have leaks later on in those areas. Alright, so we finished this job. We took the shingles off up and around this peak here, put on new step flashing and new counter flashing. So you can see that gray metal on the top there. Kind of resealed this flashing that was here on the chimney. Resealed the flashing on the bottom of the chimney, went ahead and sealed that trim there. Here on the connection, we pulled off 3 rows of shingles and ran a new self-adhesive roll roofing up underneath there to give us a nice connection here on this flat roof. And then back around behind the chimney, we redid this shingle slope here, changed out a piece of plywood, and it turned out there was also needed some framing repair, so we added a support there and then put the new shingles on, redid the valley like that. And then on the rest of the roof, changed out all the plumbing boots and painted those to match the roof, and then just sealed around all the pipes and vents. We had a rain 2 days ago, rained really hard for several hours, and followed up with the customer, and there's no leaking going on, so we got it fixed.
If I can reach the stars, pull one down for you, shining on my heart, so you could see the truth. Then this love I have inside is everything it seems, but for